What's good, YouTube? It's your boy K Flex, and I'm back here with yet another video. Oh my goodness, I am so tired, ladies and gentlemen, but I could not go to sleep without making this preview video. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on Sunday Night Football tomorrow around this time, because I'm assuming I'm going to upload this video around 8 o'clock, even though it's 6 o'clock when I'm making it. We'll be on Sunday Night Football, ladies and gentlemen. Prime time against a very beatable Steelers team, but again, it's NFL, ain't nobody too beatable. And let me just tell you like the synopsis of this video. Actually, no, this won't be the synopsis because I'm going to be everywhere. But I want to say one of the main themes I'm thinking is that I sometimes believe that the NFL is rigged, okay? Because bullshit be happening. And when I look at this game, not oftentimes do I feel like that we have a positive, script. But today, I feel like this game right here, I feel like everything in the rigged script will go our way. Now, if the NFL was indeed rigged, okay? Because you gotta think, it's our 50th anniversary of the undefeated team. We wear our throwback jerseys in prime time, right? We celebrating the Miami Dolphins being 50, 50th season of being undefeated in 1972. Why, if the NFL was rigged, we should never lose this game. So that's what I'm hoping from that perspective we'll win. Also from the perspective that if the NFL is not rigged, that, we win just because we're a better team. So either way, we should not lose this game, all right? Now, real quick shout out to people who like this video before they even heard this sentence. Let's get to on the slate, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry we cannot drop this game. A lot of people like to say every time that we lose, like, oh, but last year we started 1-7 and we still look how we turned out. So trust me, don't panic yet. First of all, last year we did not make the playoffs when we started 1-7. We started 1-7, almost made the playoffs, but it had no room for error. Lost one game and basically was mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. And we almost played perfect towards the end of the season, but lost one game, ended up having to fire our coach, and didn't make the playoffs. So to say like, oh, we were 1-7 last year, so don't panic, I don't agree with that. Again, I feel like every loss is a level of a panic because we haven't made the playoffs we haven't won a playoff game in like 20-something years, and it's just, you can't just keep losing, especially to a team like this who we're supposed to probably be at home. Now, good news is Tua is back. The best news is that Tua is back. In prime time, prime action. Hopefully the refs don't try to do no bullshit where they take him out the game after he takes one sack. I have been watching NFL relentlessly through the last few weeks. I watch it every day. Every day it's on. I watch NFL any chance I can. I'm not just a Dolphins watcher. I watch every game. I've been seeing people get smacked. You wouldn't even believe that concussion protocol got updated. It's the same exact NFL that we seen before the concussion protocol. So let's just keep that same energy with Tua, and just because Tua is the guy that made the rule get kicked in back, don't make him go by the rules. Y'all not making nobody else go by the rules. So I don't want to see he stumbled a little bit, he did this, let's take him out the game. If he have a concussion, we're gonna know if he got a concussion, because you're gonna know because he's gonna be shaking his head. And I ain't gonna lie, if he stumbled like he did versus the Bills, you probably gotta take him out. That's 100% the fact. I won't say that's cheating, but don't do no little ass shit like you did with Teddy Bridgewater, no cheating stuff like that, okay? Now, even though it's important to note, he never had the concussion versus the Bills. Now, to get into this video, let's start off with our defense versus their offense. I am happy that they actually have Kenny Pickett starting over Mitch Trubisky. Now, both of these quarterbacks do not concern me that much. I think they're both trash. But Kenny Pickett at least have a less experience, so he's more likely to me to be more trash. And also, he has a lot of pressure on him because he's Kenny Pickett, whereas Mitch Trubisky don't really have that much pressure. He's not the starter quarterback regardless. He was going to come out there, play free, looser, and he has more experience at the game speed. So I think Mr. Trubisky would have created some challenges that Kenny Pickett just won't do. Unless Kenny Pickett just comes out and just dominates, which I don't think is going to happen. But Kenny Pickett, they do got some decent receivers out there, but they got Kenny Pickett throwing the ball. Chase Claypool, I think he's fine. He had a great last game, but he's not somebody that I'm overly concerned about against Xavier Howard. Deontay Johnson's really good. But other than that, you look at the defensive side of the ball, which really is where they make their kind of, I guess, name. But TJ Watt's hurt. That's the best player on their defense. This is Minkah Fitzpatrick's revenge game, if you want to call it that. So that would be interesting. But the thing, and Brian Flores' revenge game as well, right? So ironically, well, it can't be Minkah Fitzpatrick's and Brian Flores' revenge game because considering they were mad at each other, they would just it doesn't make sense. Like, why you can get revenge on the Dolphins? Y'all the two that had a problem, But the thing is, they're gonna be trying hard. But again, I think talent-wise, we just are a much more talented team than them. Again, they don't have TJ Watt. He could create a lot of trouble for us. Not saying they can't still get to the quarterback, but that is a big break for us. Another thing, Byron Jones still not back. I don't know where he's at. I no clue. But that's a big break with no TJ Watt for them. And other than that, they still got some great defensive players, but it's not going to be the same without TJ Watt, obviously. They still got Minka, though, you know what I'm saying? They still got some people you got to watch, but it's just not going to be the same without TJ, okay? Offensively, they got some weapons. I didn't even mention Najee Harris, but Najee Harris doesn't really even do much, Like, you watch him play, he doesn't like come out there and go crazy like you thought he might have at Alabama, or it's not the same in the NFL. I guess people are too fast. The offensive line might be too sucky. But Najee Harris, if you look at his numbers, he getting a lot of carries like a top 5 back. At least last season he did, but he just ain't. This year he's not putting up no numbers like that. So as you can see, the Steelers got a 30th ranked defense and a 32nd ranked offense. We got a 25th ranked defense and an 8th ranked offense. I mean, 3rd ranked passing. I mean, and this is about like yards, so it doesn't really count. It doesn't really say too much, but honestly, I think we should win. Look, Najee Harris he has 83 carries, 264 yards, only 1 touchdown. That's not really that good. They got Pickens. I forgot about Pickens. Pickens is a good young player, but again, you're gonna have Mr. Trubisky or possibly Kenny Pickett throwing the ball. I think Kenny Pickett's starting, and Kenny Pickett's just not talented to me. And then we got Tua, who was looking like an MVP before he got injured. So we're gonna have to see, or MVP candidate before he got injured. We're gonna have to see. Our running game is not the strongest, but we'll have to see if what Mostert and Edmonds can do. They're not the weakest either. We also abandoned the run way too early last game. And then we got the two-hitter receiver core, which is probably the highlight of our team. Definitely the highlight of our team. Definitely the best part of our team is this two-headed monster wide receiver, Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill. We got Mike Gesicki in the slot. We got Cedric Wilson, who doesn't get the ball. We have River Raycraft, and then it's just going to depend on our offensive line to block this TJ Wattless Steelers defensive line. And if they do, the Steelers are not going to stop us. And then we got to get a couple stops on Kenny. Kenny Pickett or Mr. Trubisky again. There's not a lot of games where I feel super confident, but I feel fairly confident in this game. Won't say we're gonna win for sure because nothing's for sure. Injuries could happen, anything, but I feel fairly confident. If we lose this game, we have to really look at ourselves in the mirror. This is actually we're in bad shape if we lose this game. If you look at our talent, we're better talent-wise. I mean, Mike Tomlin is a better coach because you could say because he has more experience, but our talent is so outmatched in theirs. Like this team in particular. And if you look at the Jets game, we have more talent, but also our quarterback was gone. This game, we have our quarterback. We have way more talent than them. They don't even have their best player on defense. Not their NFL team, so you still got to watch them. But it's like, if we can't win this game, how the hell did we beat the Bills? All right. Beginning conversation, know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, roll to 11K. I'm out.